welcome to a different kind of video that I'm going to do. This video is going to be just all kinds of Easter basket stuffer ideas. I have two toddlers, a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old, so a lot of this stuff will be toddler friendly, but I also have some ideas that are great for kids of all ages and even babies too. So stay tuned. Get started with some of the ideas. Crayola is always a great idea. So this is just a pack of markers, but you can get crayons, especially for the little ones that are just starting out. The jumbo crayons work great for them. But get some crayons or something to color with and get a coloring book. That is a great idea. For girls, I found this in Target. This is only $1 in the $1 Target spot, and it's just some little clip-on bows that are so adorable, perfect for any little girl. Bottles are always a winner. At Target, these were, I think, $5 each. So I've got one that's for Frozen and one that is Paw Patrol because I have a son and a daughter. These are a super fun idea. They are mess-free coloring. So there's special paper that's inside, and then special markers that only work on that paper. So these are a great idea. And these were only either $3 or $4 at Target. So a really good buy. And then of course with the characters on it, it's perfect for the little ones. I don't like to put a lot of candy in my kids' baskets just because, you know, they're constantly getting candy, you know, throughout the whole year. So I try to deviate a little from just the typical candy in the Easter baskets, but these are a great alternative. These are just like colorful goldfish. So they'll go with any color theme that you choose for your basket. And these were only 99 cents at Target. So can't go wrong with that. This is a doll. This is Belle from Beauty and the Beast. For girls, you don't have to get a doll this big, but even a smaller doll, you know, a Barbie, anything. I just got this because we're going to see that movie soon, so I wanted her to have this as like her little keepsake. Okay, so moving on, I also bought, let's see, let's go here. These were at Target. Again, the $1 one spot. It's just like a little necklace for a little girl and a little bracelet. So it's like a little pearl, only $1, and they are for ages 3 and up as the recommended age. So still perfect for those little ones. These I got at Toys R Us in the very front of the store. So I think they were on sale or they were pretty cheap. Sorry, I can't remember the exact price, but they are Easter egg decorating kits. So I've got one that's Frozen and one that's Paw Patrol, perfect for my little ones. There's this tray actually turns in, like, there's little indents here for where you put the eggs in there. And there's stickers, there's stands, and then there's wraps to put around the eggs. So this will be a great idea for something to do with them on Easter, like an activity to do that comes in their basket. So you can't go wrong with bath toys. These are just some little squeezable bath toys that I got for the kids. And we did a little Easter egg hunt, so I stuffed those in the eggs for their kids channel. So those are already opened, but they all came in a pack together. But at Toys R Us, they have little tiny squeezable bath toys that are really cheap. You know, $1 or $2, no more than $3 probably at the max. I also got these at Toys R Us, and these are super fun. So if you're like us and you don't really want to do the whole like gun, you know, water gun thing, these are a great alternative. So they're like water guns, but of course they're these cute little animals. So they can play with these in the bath, or they can have a little fight, and they just have little squirters on them. So these are so fun, an alligator and the shark. And those are from Toys R Us, and they're in that like a plastic kind of bin part where they're like $1 a piece. Let's see, also cups. Cups are a great thing. Target has these on sale. I think they were $1 a piece. They had lots of characters, but I went with Avengers superheroes and a Minnie Mouse cup. Like I said, they have so many different, I know they have Frozen, you know, Paw Patrol, they had lots of different themes, but I just try to mix it up. Sunglasses, a great idea. Sunglasses are needed, you know, in the summertime, so why not give them to them for Easter? Perfect in time for summer. Also, sandals are great. So you can either get like little flip-flops for both boys and girls, like little swim shoes for the summer. I picked up some, just some little cute little shoes for my daughter and some cute little sandals for her to wear. I was still looking for like kind of flip-flops for my son, but Old Navy is a great place to get flip-flops. They're really cheap and good quality. Another great idea that I love to incorporate things that my kids don't just get, you know, toys and just fun out of it, but something that they can have fun with and learn at the same time. So these cards are from Amazon. I got letters, numbers, and first words. So sight words like identifying objects. These are great for babies. First, you know, start with just a handful of these and just kind of go over them all the time. And you'll see they start recognizing more and more. You can kind of play it like, you know, lay them out and say, show mommy where is the ducky, you know, and they'll be able to pick it out for you. So that's really great working with the kids to expand their vocabulary, just like reading. So I love flashcards. Any flashcards for anything, you know, if you have an older child, their math, their multiplication, you know, their times tables, all of that, flashcards are great. This is so tiny that you can hardly see, but this is a magic grow towel. These are so cool. If you ever had one of these when you're little, they come in these tiny little packages, and then you put them in the bath with you and they expand into a full-size washcloth, and they have like your favorite character or something. So this one is from Party City. This is Sophia the First because my daughter loves her. But they have them at Michael's that are Easter themed, just right in the little Easter section with all of the little eggs and all of that. And they're really cheap. They're like probably 25 or 50 cents. They also have those at Dollar Tree like year round with lots of different characters. So those are really cool. Okay, these are from Target and I am so excited about these. They are little snack cups and they are only 79 cents a piece. I'm so excited about them. So you can take off the top, put their snack in, just put this little lid on and it snaps on pretty good. And then you can turn this dial either just for a small little section or halfway so that they can get their snacks and not spill them. So these are so fun, and like I said, only 79 cents at Target. They also have plates with the little sections on them and cups that are the same colors that you can get a whole set that match. You cannot ever go wrong with bubbles. Kids love them. These were $1 a piece at Target, and I just got a blue one and a red one, blue and a pink one for my kids. So yeah, bubbles, always a winner for babies of any age, because if you give them to a small baby, then you can blow the bubbles for them, they love it. And then of course when they're older or when they're toddlers, oh my goodness, it will occupy them for so long. So bubbles are a winner. This is sidewalk chalk. This was $3 at Target. Again, any Crayola product is going to be a win either way. There's lots of different colors in this pack and they are just washable sidewalk chalk. So my kids will be able to share this and do some fun stuff as the weather warms up. All right, last but not least, I have some kites. And these are just, you know, some just cheap little kites. These two I think are from the dollar store. And this one is from Toys R Us. With some parental help, you know, these will be super fun to do. I know that these might not fit into just, you know, your typical Easter basket. So I actually have an idea. So just in case you can't fit all of this in just a tiny little Easter basket, I have some ideas for that as well. Target has bags like these for just $1 a piece. They have so many different characters. This is Ninja Turtles and Avengers again. So any character or whatever your child is into, you can not go the traditional way, but stuff these bags, and that would be very cool because then, you know, everything can fit. Your dolls, your kites, so you can fit a lot more stuff in these, and you don't have to waste money on the little, you know, stuffing, the little frou-frou paper stuff, that you can fill it with all the goodies. So that's all I have this time. That's what's in my kids' Easter baskets or Easter bags. I have plenty of more ideas, so if you guys give this video a thumbs up, I have plenty of other ideas that I can give you for like stocking stuffer ideas, goodie bags for birthday parties, anything you want. I have some really good ideas. So just give this video a thumbs up. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button for me, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.